That is one of the most important awards because it reflects the renal patients at large in the form of the Kidney Foundation.
Dr. Oreopoulos has made a huge contribution, so it's only fitting that such an award would be named after him, and he would be very proud of that. You know, he'll be, and we're all proud because we're proud of what he's done.
When I first came here in the early 70s, I was given as an area of expertise the peritoneal dialysis program. It was a very small program. It was patients were coming once a week, and they were kind of being treated by intermittent punctures. And they did not have much option because the hemodialysis program was a very small program, and only if somebody was dying there somebody would move to that program.
Yes, my wife, Annalisa, who was born in Finland, had a long history of kidney cancer, having had her first kidney removed in 1973, and then the second kidney came under attack in 1991.
He was involved in peritoneal dialysis in its infancy, and he was a major proponent of it when people were perhaps very unsure as to whether this form of dialysis would ever be useful for the patient. So he really made it his own, and he's done research and spoken on every aspect related to peritoneal dialysis.
Dimitrios has always been ahead of his time. He was a mentor by example. Even being with him, you would change and follow his lead.
He's been the overarching scientific influence in my life. My life would have been very different had I not met him. I don't know if I would have been in peritoneal dialysis and what kind of turn it would have taken.
It was really big stuff, you know, because it changed the practice of nephrology all over the world.
My wife was in the final stages, and Dr. Oreopoulos was very clear at the time, saying that the time has come where there's not much more that we can do, and her disease has advanced, and she should be told that. My wife then went on palliative care, and the decision was made to stop her dialysis. So for the next 15 days, while she went through the exit process, Dr. Oreopoulos came to see her about every second night. On his way home from work, and he would take the time to come all the way up to Sunnybrook to meet with her while she was going through this final process. And I was so impressed by that.
We can still put our goals to have fewer and fewer patients on dialysis, and it's not unreasonable. My vision is on that how we can prevent the progression of renal disease or even the development. And I think that some inroads have been done because the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, the number of new patients coming on dialysis is decreasing.
There's never been a more important time to be focused on kidney disease. What do we want the next 50 years to look like? What are our priorities and how do we get there? And we can only get there with active participation across Canada at all levels.